Loose leash walking, or in other words, no pulling on leash. Here you can see I am walking down the street with my two dogs and both of the leashes are slack. There is no tension in the leash and both dogs are calm and relaxed and doing what they like to do. Look around and sniff. When you follow a dog on a tight leash, you are actually training the dog to pull. This is because they are getting a big reward for tugging you along behind. They get to move forwards. Not only is pulling uncomfortable for the owner, but is uncomfortable for the dog as well. A dog that pulls on leash is more likely to become over-aroused on walks because of the tension on their neck or chest, causing them to bark and lunge at other dogs and people. By walking on a loose leash, a dog learns to control their impulses and behave in a relaxed and calm manner. This is Max, a Chihuahua. He's giving a demo on what pulling on leash looks like. He's not looking back once and pulling ahead, getting to where he wants to go without a care in the world what I'm doing behind him. I mean nothing to him. Here's one game you can play. Drop a treat and walk ahead. As the dog catches up, click them before they get to you and reinforce them in the position you'd like them to be. So drop the treat at the back of your heel or feed them back behind your leg. What to do if the dog pulls. If the dog pulls ahead and the leash becomes tense, simply stop, encourage the dog back by patting your leg or making a kissy noise, take a couple steps back, and when they're on a nice loose leash, continue walking forwards. If the leash becomes tense again, just simply continue doing the backing up. Another technique is, as the leash becomes tense, you simply turn around and go the other way. Don't forget to click your dog when you see them walking perfectly. Also, practice stopping and clicking them for staying with you. If they rush ahead, no click. Here's a training tip. Practice indoors first, where there's no distraction. You want to build a strong foundation on the behavior of being next to you is the best place to be. If you do your homework and practice in your yard and in your house first before you hit the street, your dog will be more likely to be attentive to you. Another technique is don't go for the walk that you usually do, where your dog habitually pulls. Instead, practice walking back and forth in front of your house. Not only do you become very unpredictable in the direction that you're going, which can make your dog much more attentive, but your dog no longer knows which way is forwards. Therefore, they're less likely to want to pull ahead. The great thing about this technique is you're not forcing your dogs to stay with you. You're building being next to you as a wonderful place to be, so that even when you drop the leash, your dogs want to stay with you and in those positions that you've reinforced them for staying.